Hey guys, so I asked ChatGPT to roast my vintage booth nicely, of course. My goal is to hit $1,000 a month in profit each month. And in August, I almost did that. So it came so close. So my passion is kind of ignited, and I just wanted to see what fresh insights AI could give me to push my booth even further. As you might have seen some of the videos with John from Ryan's, we are reviewing booths to help improve the sales, and that is such a big piece of it, how you lay things out, your visual merchandising. We do have a visual merchandising guide that you can download on my website, vintageboothpro.com/Ryan's, and I'll link it down below just in case. But anyway, so let's get into my booth redo using ChatGPT, and I'm going to share how you can do it as well. And if you prefer a live person to review your booth, reach out to me in our Facebook community, and we will help you out. Okay, so here is the picture I submitted to ChatGPT. This is basically the before picture. As you can see, it's really full, and I get caught in the trap of just adding and adding and adding and not really editing the things that have been in there for too long. So the prompt I used for ChatGPT said, "My booth almost met my goal of making $1,000 profit in August. Can you help me make that goal? Please roast my booth in a nice way, and let's get ready for spooky season." So the first thing is about this front and center traffic jam. The green cart, birdcage, and basket stack in the middle are cute, but they create a booth speed bump. Shoppers might feel like they're squeezing around instead of gliding in. Halloween season especially calls for drama at the entrance, so think bold, tall, and eye-catching right at the front instead of cluttered smalls. Next is wall wars. You've got amazing wall pieces, but they're competing with each other. The botanical chart, the framed art, mirrors, baskets, grids. Each one is good, but it feels like a Where's Waldo hunt. Curate by season. Right now, swap in a few moody, dark, or witchy art prints and tuck the pastels until spring. Next is Scarecrow Chic, almost. That mannequin with the pumpkin hat is fun, but right now it looks more like a Halloween yard sale than Halloween statement. Give it more styling power, drape it in a black cloak, add a chunky broom, or surround it with creepy props so it becomes a photo op centerpiece instead of an afterthought. Next is color cohesion. You're so close to a killer fall palette. I see pops of orange, gold, black, and brown. Then there's a rogue lime green card and teal walls, pulling the eye off theme. For spooky season, try layering black fabric panels or creepy gauze webbing against the teal so your darker items pop and the vibe feels more Haunted Mansion than flea market mashup. Next is Tabletop Mayhem. The small vignettes are charming but verge on garage sale because there's too much variety. The birdcage, books, baskets, trays, candlesticks all crammed together. Instead, build mini Halloween moments. A gothic table with all black glass and candlesticks, a witch's pantry with apothecary jars, a harvest basket vignette with gourds and leaves. So that hurt a little, but I'm all about improving. So here is what they said to improve my booth. And I decided to go ahead and try each thing that AI recommended. And here's the sketch that they gave me, which I kind of love that they helped lay it out. So at the front, have a Halloween focal display, and that's the mannequin, set it up like a witch. Behind that, have mini vignettes, witch's pantry, a gothic table. On the left, harvest cozy table. In the back, moody or spooky art in the mirrors. And on the right, moody gothic, have the moody gothic items there. So I worked for hours editing my booth. I took 2 trips out to the car. If it had a bird, if there was a bird cage, literally anything and everything that was not Halloween related, I took it out. So here's the end result, and I love the idea to use my mannequin as a center point because I can do this for Halloween, for Christmas, and maybe even into the new year. So I made the skirt by going to Dollar Tree and getting, I think, 3 Halloween tablecloths and just clipping them on with safety pins. And the cauldron is also from Dollar Tree. I used some foam filler to fill it up, painted it green, and hot glued some eyeballs on there. So it was kind of fun, and hopefully it makes a statement. So to the left, we want to make the harvest cozy wall. And so I tried to pull as much as I could that was kind of primitive, more country Halloween, and I always see mistakes when I'm videoing, so I decided to put those on the ground in the middle of the video. But those oranges, hopefully, will fit the theme of Harvest Cozy. And of course, as I'm looking at it now, I'm still seeing like the succulents that I can pull that don't currently fit the spooky season theme. And I will say that I completely ran out of time, so this wall and this section did not get the love that it needs. But hopefully, I will have time to go back in and put some more harvest cozy type things on that part of the wall. So now we're getting back to the back wall, which AI suggested that should be spooky or moody art in all the mirrors. I love mirrors, so I put as many mirrors in as I can. And I wanted to switch out that little piece so make it stand out a little bit more. So here is all of the artwork, and hopefully it's a little bit more cohesive now and makes more of a focal point. And I did move a lot of the shelving around. I'm not sure I want to stick with it like that, but I think it's okay for now. So this is the center section, and I love Halloween so much, and I love crafting at Halloween. So I had that TV, and I was like gonna do something with it, but never had the time or the creativity. So I just thought I'm just gonna put it there, put some floating heads in there, and see what happens. I've got that jar of doll parts. I made some apothecary bottles. And just a lot of little random things that are just kind of fun, add to that creepy effect. And this baby doll, I don't know if you can see this, but I put probably not haunted doll. I was kind of glad to get it out of my house. So these little potion bottles, just from Dollar Tree, I just did a little upgrade, did a little upcycle on it. And okay, this is the right side of my booth. This is the Moody Gothic, or I call it the Moody MCM. Any MCM pieces I put over there, which is like the basket and that bamboo chair. But I do have a lot of Halloween, and I feel crazy sort of for having it out so early. But literally August, I sold so many pieces of Halloween. So if you don't have it out already, I highly recommend that you do get it out, and people are looking for it, and people are also like me and crazy and love Halloween. So I love having this shelf out here because it helps me bring items up to eye level. And, eye level is buy level is what they say. Okay, so I did go back to ChatGPT and submitted some pictures and asked how I did. And it said, you're 90% there. The good stuff, the mannequin glow up, nailed it. The witch hat, black jacket, spooky skirt are giving haunted hostess. Cauldron of eyeballs, perfectly creepy touch. The signage, the witch's way, tucked back in was a smart move. The sign adds personality and helps shoppers get the vibe instantly. And the front placement of the mannequin right at the entrance means shoppers stop immediately. And it says, you created that photo op energy, but I still have room to improve. The floating head effect. Right now, the mannequin's neckline is a little empty. A big dramatic scarf, chunky beads, or creepy cameo necklace would ground her witchiness so she doesn't look like a floating pumpkin hat. The back wall compete fest. The wall art behind her is still a lot. It makes her fight for attention. If you can, swap in one large moody witchy piece behind her so she looks like she's part of a story instead of lost in a gallery. The skirt. Love the fabric, but it's blending into the floor. Can you puddle some black gauze, spiderweb fabric, or even tuck in fake bones/skulls at the hem to make it feel more dramatic? The cauldron placement. The cauldron's great, but tucked at her feet makes it easy for people to miss. Try shifting it forward, maybe create a little riser. Actually, that's a really good idea. Next level add-ons, add a flickering lantern, put 1 or 2 potion bottles in her hand, which I honestly can't do because she doesn't have arms, and a witch's welcome sign over the entrance would tie the booth together and announce Halloween the second people walk by. So that's my spooky booth makeover. I actually really love it. But the the question is always, does it sell? Does it help improve my sales? So I would love to know, would you shop in this booth? And yeah, how else can I improve? So let me know what you think. And if you like booth makeovers, I will link some more videos from our playlist on just that thing. And thank you so much for being here. Please like and subscribe if you like vintage booth content. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon.